Hey guys, thank you so much for jumping into this video today. My name is Danny ColdBlood, aka MusicVidiot, and I am here with Game On 2010. Game On, how are you doing today, buddy?
Pretty good. I can't complain. Beautiful day, crawling into the evening now.
Awesome, awesome. Game On has been doing his homework, guys. He's been doing a lot of research, and he's actually been able to make some predictions. Now, at first, I was kind of hesitant to jump on board with this, but I cannot deny the facts and the clues that Rockstar has led us with, and Game On was actually able to see with his eye and pick up on these connections and clues, and I'm going to let him kind of take it from here. But just to give you guys a little bit of an intro to what I'm talking about, okay, if you look here on my map, you'll see Benny's Auto, okay? We got Benny's Original Motorworks. Now, this location was actually pointed out in Lester's house on one of Lester's little maps with this like sticky notes. We're gonna call this Lester's map. Let's go ahead and show that now. Okay, so now that you guys seen Lester's map, you've seen how that said Tuesday, and it said Tuesday right over Benny's Original Motorworks. Now, since Benny's Original Motorworks came as a DLC for the only online, and it happened to be, you know, at a location that was pointed out on that Lester's map. Now, that Lester's map has been there since the day the game came out. So that's pretty much the game showing us, hey guys, we're giving you like, you know, a prediction here. Something's gonna happen at this location. But then, you know, Game On noticed that there's other locations on that map that have other days of the week. So Game On, if, you know, without any further ado, go ahead and let these guys know exactly what kind of stuff you didn't, you know, and found with your research and what you think this is going to be. And, you know, possibly you're thinking this is going to be more stuff in some DLCs possibly, right?
I sure do. You'll notice we have A and D marked on the map with blocks shaded out as if someone's written on the map, aka Lester, I would assume, being in Lester's house. Now, did some research, thought, okay, well, let's go to those locations and check them out and see what we got. Well, right here we got a Fleeca bank, and as we all know, we don't do any kind of mission in this bank during story mode, and we can obviously not get into this building online, so that led me to think, well, this could be one of two things. This could be maybe a heist in the future, or maybe these will be just banks that we can rob in general to gain some kind of capital or income to put towards anything we want to buy in the game. So I looked at this place and I thought, okay, well, this was one of the buildings marked on the map. Maybe we should go check out
this is on what?
another
This is on the
building.
Monday? Is this on Monday?
This is on the Monday.
So we already know that something came and was predicted from the map to come, and it was on Tuesday, and that was Benny's. So this is on a Monday, and it's this location right here. Now, like you were saying, we can't enter it online, but I'll show you guys a couple pictures of me inside here in single player in story mode here. Okay, so now you've seen those pictures, so you can get into it. It does have interiors, it has a vault, it even has key codes and like a, you know, security, like, you know, little thing there by the vault door, you know, implying that we can maybe get in there and hack our way in there or whatever. So maybe we can, you know, in the future, something will happen here for either single player or online. And, you know, one can only believe that because Lester has something on there for Tuesday, now we have something here for Monday. To add to that, you want to take us to another location, right?
Sure do. Well, alright guys, so we came down to this block, which is shaded D, and it's a Thursday. Now, you know, I took a little drive around this block to see what we had, and I didn't really see anything. We had a couple abandoned stores, buildings. We got a car park on the southwest corner of the block. I don't really see anything interesting in there. I don't think we do anything in story mode here. So, you know, I kept driving myself around the block. See, we got the critical fix here, the crucial fix, sorry. A couple restaurants. I'm thinking, you know, there's nothing here. What would Lester want on this map, you know? Like, I don't see anything. Maybe the pharmacy. I don't think so though. He's not a drug addict. So,
Well, he might be.
you know,
He's always, he's injured with his
he
cane.
might
He's
be.
probably on
He might
painkillers.
be.
He's probably all
He might
messed up
be. You
on
never know.
painkillers on his little laptop all the time.
But I don't think it would have anything to do with what we're looking for. So we get to this location. I see it's all boarded up and, looks like it's getting some work done on it. Weird, huh? So I thought, okay, well, let's walk over. What is this place anyway? What's it going to be? Well, guys, if you look on the door here, the only place on this whole block with a sticker from Fleeca Bank. Now, there's a little white note underneath this Fleeca Bank, and you can't really make it out, but I really do feel, and this is my theory and my judgment, I think it says Fleeca, the first word, making me think that it's Fleeca saying, sorry, we're unavailable right now, but we will be opening soon. You can't read any of that on this paper. This is just my theory. It's the only thing on the block that has a sticker. This is what I think.
Right, and you know what's funny is because that other location, which was a Monday, okay, had the Fleeca Bank right there at the corner, and this is the other location. Did it have a day of the
Correct.
week on here, on this location?
It does. It is Thursday.
Okay, but there's nothing on this whole block. Nothing.
Nothing else on this
for
block that
this
shows.
hints. Yes, another this little sign here hinting at Fleeca again. So now we have a Monday and a Thursday hinting at a Fleeca. Tuesday already came true with Benny's Motorworks, but we have nothing on this block at all. The only thing that you can, make a connection with is what was on Monday, and that's Fleeca.
So
That's amazing, dude, because we went around this block a couple times off camera, guys, and there's nothing here. It's just a big empty block full of nothing. There's nothing relevant, nothing that you would think, but this sign right here, and that's, that could be Rockstar's very small indirect clue saying, hey guys, if you make the connection, you'll see Fleeca and Fleeca. And it's funny because they do have an interior for that other Fleeca Bank that we were just at. And,
Correct.
Why?
And a bunch of other
Why
ones
do they
around
have
the
an
map.
Interior? Why is there an interior for it? Exactly, and the other ones are on the map. That's not the only.
Guys,
Fleeca
we
that
got a
can
bunch
enter.
of them around the map, and we don't use any of them in story mode. So that makes me think this is future DLC, either online story mode. I can't tell you for now, but this is what I'm.
Yeah, and you have every reason to believe
Pointing
that
to.
because it points, one of those days of the week, which was Tuesday, turned out to be that same exact location was Benny's Motorworks. So there's no
Correct.
other reason to not believe that these locations are going to be of some sort of interest to us, some sort of downloadable content, something. These are going to be something, we don't know what yet, but this isn't, people going codes, guys. We're not deep inside the game code. We're not, hacking anything. We are doing, well, not me. Basically, Game On did some real old-fashioned Columbo detective shit here, guys, and went and seen the map at Lester's house, made a connection, say, oh my God, look we have Benny's Motorworks that appeared at that one spot. Okay, now let me look at the other spots. Okay, bam, this one, the other one, but wait a minute, this one's a Fleeca Bank. This one has nothing. There's nothing on this block. Oh, wait a minute. There's a small door. Now with a small sign that says Fleeca Bank, there's a connection hinting at another yet Fleeca Bank or, whatever. I think that you're onto something with this, man. You have another location you want to show us, though, right?
I sure do.
And guys, as we're on our way to the next location, I just want to go ahead and point out to you, if you want to look at that map for yourself in-game, but you're already past the point, which you probably are, past the point where you can actually go into Lester's house, if you go ahead and load up and replay the mission, friends, what is it? Friend request?
Friend request.
Yeah, if you load up the mission and replay friend request, you actually can go into Lester's house, and then you can look at this map for yourself, and you don't have to just look at screenshots or whatever in this video. You can actually go there yourself. Okay guys, here we are at another location that Game On wants to show us. Here's the map. This is none other than Richard Majestic's studio here, where Michael does his whole movie thing, if you guys played single player. But to cut to the chase, Game On, we're here. There's another Penrith logo. I never really realized that Penrith was in another location. But what's going on here?
Sure is, and if you look on the Lester map for a second, you'll notice that there's a sticky note on the top left of the map that reads, "Watch these banks." Now, there's two banks that we are familiar with in the game, but one of them, of course, have we ever even heard of it being a bank? No. So that makes me think, what could this possibly be? So I came over to this location where the sticky note is on the map, and what do we got here? Penrith. Now, it says watch these banks. We don't do anything in story mode here that has to do with Penrith. It's also the Schlongberg Sachs building, and it's also the Bossack Stock Exchange building. If you come over here and take a look.
Nice. Nice.
Dealing in life's ups and downs.
Now,
it also has the same logo as the Penrith building with the little P, you know, where it would be at the bottom right there.
Oh, like the trademark thing.
Like the trademark, but it's a little P, like Penrith's logo. If you come back over here and we'll take a look at this logo one more time just so you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You'll see. We got the little P up below the I there.
Right. Now, another thing that I want to bring up that you brought up to me. Oh, man, I can't see it from here. That these buildings right here, or these banks, whatever these are, has interiors.
Interior.
Why? Why is there an interior?
Why? Exactly.
If
That's
we're not
going
to come here,
Why?
if we're not supposed to come here, you know what I mean?
Now, I looked in here and I'm looking around. I didn't see anything in this side of the bank. I was like, what the hell is this? This doesn't look, you know, like anything we would do here. But if you do come to this side, guys, and you look through the windows, we have a set of elevators directly in front of us. Now, you know, you put two and two together, you know, you see everything else on Lester's map seems to, you know, fall into place as far as Benny's original Motorworks goes. You know, it makes me think again, this could be something potentially in a DLC for story or online, I'm not sure, but we could rob these banks. Now, if we come around the back side of this place, we do have this little stairway here, but if we run along and we go down to the parking, or to the road here, we do have a little parking underground parking garage, what it looks like to me. And this could
like a
potentially
loading
be our
dock
escape
area.
route for all I know.
Right, like an escape route or a way to enter. If you think
you
about
never
it,
know.
This doesn't look normal. Like, there's not a lot of places in the map that have like this kind of.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, why is it here? It just seems like a lot of coincidences just to be, you know, something to brush off.
It sure does.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, that makes me think maybe again a potential heist or just some story mode DLC. You know, you go in and rob. I don't know. I have no clue. It could be online DLC that we do with our friends. You know, go in here, rob this place.
Be something leading
you
to
never know.
single player, but I do find it very odd that the Penrith logo is here. Why, you know,
and it
there's
says,
no other location, I don't think, in the game where we see Penrith except for the Penrith building and then, again, right here.
Correct. And like I said, the sticky note says, watch these banks. And Penrith is considered a bank to Lester. Watch these banks. But the sticky note is right above this bank. It's on this corner.
Right.
Which makes me think, you know, why else would it say watch these banks with Penrith on a sticky note placed exactly at this location on the map?
Exactly, like the sticky note says watch these banks and Penrith is on that sticky note, and then you know that sticky notes happen to be right here on the map at this location where there's a Penrith logo. I mean, yeah, there's just way too much, like I said, way too much coincidences for it to be just some bullshit. I think you're onto something, man. I think you are predicting future TLCs. I really do.
Hey guys, so we're at the next location here. If you look on our map beside Take Gun Next Time, which is at the lower part of the map, just above the lies on the sticky note, and to the left of it, Now, we've got a little circle, and it is where we're standing right now. And we've got two things of interest. One, we've got the seal of Los Santos, and we've got a graffiti painting of what look like maybe aliens. I don't know. Looks like a couple Pac-Man as well. I don't know. But we do have the seal, which I think is more important. But again,
the seal is
you
definitely,
can't be sure.
you know, definitely important. And if anything, I really do believe that they're pointing, oops, not at you, but at the seal, because we have a lot of relevant things on here, guys. I mean, we got Epsilon, we got an owl holding a rat, we got Bigfoot, which if you rearrange the letters of the word Bigfoot, it could say go to FIB. I think that's pretty crazy. But we have the beaver, which, you know, Ludendorff and all that fun jazz. But not only that, the seal is actually the image for the trophy or achievement of getting, you know, platinum in this game, or every achievement in this game. You will then get Legend of Los Santos, and the image is this seal. And I'll be actually going into way more further depth on this, and how I found a lot more connections with this seal than you will ever believe. But I'm going to save that for a different video. But I think that it's definitely strange that you know, that on Lester's map, there's a little dot, and it points to this spot right here. I also want to say one last thing about this location. Just recently, me and Buddy and Punk did a discussion video where we were at this location, and right here we have a Red Dead Redemption Easter egg, and then we had this crazy shit over here, more aliens, and then, you know, we have the 6 stars with Vinewood, and then we had this crazy scenario here with the laser, shooting lasers, the UFO, all that stuff. So if you want more detail on all this shit that I'm showing right here, watch that discussion video with Buddy and Punk. But it's just funny, you know, very funny how, you know, Rockstar decided to put Lester's map, you know, have that little dot on Lester's map, and it happens to be right here where all that fun graffiti shit is. And better than that, the seal of Los Santos.
In story mode, for some reason, this corner is fenced off.
Really?
I don't know why. Yes. I don't know why, but this corner is fenced off pretty much on the line of this concrete here that we're looking at on the ground.
Is it really?
You can run. Yeah, there's a fence here, and you got to like run around it. You got to run around this tree. It goes right around this tree. So that's just something to look at.
Huh. Very interesting.
Now there's another little dot just to the left of the little circle that Lester has on the map that we're looking at right now. And it's just across the street.
Okay, here we are at the other dots. The first one we just showed how it had the, you know, Los Santos seal there. Now the other one looks to be like it's right about here, but me and you were just talking game on off camera, and there's really nothing here. There's you know, on top of the bridge, you know, it could be pointing up there, but there's nothing at all up there. There's nothing down here. I mean, there is some graffiti, but nothing that really catches my eye. Maybe just saying in general to pay attention to the graffiti. Maybe there's something in graffiti somewhere throughout the game that's important for us to keep in mind. I'm not sure. There is this unite or unit. Maybe that's something that we should, you know, think about. Maybe we had to unite together and take control, or maybe
it's even a storage
units.
unit? No.
Yeah, maybe a storage unit. Well, you know what's funny about you saying storage unit is there's this building here, which I don't know if this is what Lester's map is trying to point to. Again, guys, this is all just speculation. The first half of this video was basically all the stuff that Game On is saying he's, you know, feeling that's going to happen, like pretty much predictions. You know, we have Benny's to go with and to believe that those other locations are going to be something in the future. But these dots we're not too sure on. This is, you know, a Vapid building, or, you know, downtown Los Santos, you know, Vapid, whatever. But over here is in single player. This is where Trevor, you could buy this garage as Trevor as a secondary garage, and you could store your cars in here. And also online, I actually did a video about this. I think it was called The Color Red. But you know, whatever. This is also when you have your car and you get it destroyed. One of the locations where Moore's Mutual will have your car spun when you call them to get your vehicle replaced.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of with this dot. There's nothing else that jumps out at me other than the graffiti or the building. There is a sign here on the top of the roof that maybe they're pointing to. It could even be that. You know, go over here and take a look at it from the angle, because you can only see it from here, or if you're up on the highway.
Yeah, maybe it's a point of view. Maybe they're saying, you know, if we're on that
Maybe
highway
look
up there,
for something.
maybe it's a point of view that, you know, because this game is
If you
really
look at
stressing
this,
perception over and over again. Maybe it's that.
You know, maybe, you know, from here we can see the FIB building, we can see the IAA building, you know,
Right.
we can see other buildings in the distance.
Also, there's that billboard right on top of
Billboard.
this building, and it says, you know,
Exactly.
safe in our hands, fly US, but it's peeling down that Voltic, and that's the electric car in the game, and it even shows the lightning. Maybe that's just
Correct.
another hint that we're supposed to use that car for something, or just in theory, in general, electric, you know, electricity. I don't know, but, you know, it's something to speculate. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We could definitely use help on deciphering the rest of Lester's map here. Is there any other locations
maybe
that
we
you
could
want to
even-
go over?
Maybe we could even fly the Voltic. Maybe that's what it's
You
saying.
never know.
Fly the Voltic.
You never
Hey, you never know.
On this Lester's map, we have a lot of things. We have a sticky note that says it, and we have it written right on the map itself, where there's GPS and, like, map coordinates. Like, there's literally coordinates on the sticky notes. There's coordinates that says GPS on Lester's map, right next to where it says take a gun next time. You know, why is there GPS or map coordinates when we cannot see, you know, coordinates in our game? We can't, like, look up coordinates in this game at all. There's no way to do that. So, what are
No,
they trying to
and
tell
we,
us?
you know, I don't have a clue on that. Those coordinates are actually just north of us, directly right here in front of the construction site.
You know, maybe
But the
these coordinates,
coordinates,
like I said this
you
to
know.
you last time, maybe these coordinates are real life coordinates and we're supposed to punch them in and possibly see, like, real places in San Andreas, or, yeah, San Andreas, real places in Los Angeles, and say, okay, this is a landmark in Los Angeles, let's see if that landmark is in the game. Oh, it is. What's special about it in the game? And then go from the clues and the connections from there. Because, you know, Rockstar's really clever with the way they give us our clues, man. And once you make a connection, it's kind of hard to refute it because it's evidence. It's evidence. You know what I mean? I don't know what the GPS thing is. We don't have the full map decoded yet, guys. But we're just showing you basically a couple of the other things that we had questions on.
This is marker C on Lester's map. The coordinates are drawn across the street, over the block, you know, across the street, over the top of that block. So maybe it has to do something with that block. I don't know. We got those pictures up on the wall there of a couple different things.
Yeah, and then right here on the map we have those 4 little blue squares. I don't know what they're supposed
I'll
to
show
be,
you what
but
it
they're
is.
right
I'll show you
here.
what it is.
Oh, you figured it out?
Yes, I have. I know what it is, but I don't know what we're supposed to do there. If we go in here and we stop right here and we look on the ground, what do we got? We got 4 blue squares.
Well, what do they want us to do with the handicap? Are we supposed to donate money to them or something? I mean, I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know what to do here either. I just see that 4 blue squares are marked on our map in this location. When you come here, it's a huge car park from one block to the next. And if you're driving in here, what do you see? You
first thing
see
you
4
see.
blue, you know, 4 blue little squares or dots. That's my only connection to this place, to be honest.
So we're at this location right here, and on Lester's map it says stay here. We're not too sure what they want us to stay here for, but if you look at the wall over here, it does refer to banking again. The banker is a predator and you feed him. We don't know if they're trying to tell us something. You know, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sold though on the days of the week though being DLC content coming our way. Like Tuesday was Benny's, and that, you know, Monday was Fleeka. All that stuff I do believe is going to be coming towards us in a DLC, either online or single player. So I'm not too sure, guys, if we're gonna have, you know, a Fleeka bank as in a heist, or if it's possibly gonna be something in single player. Since Benny's was an online only, I'm thinking that maybe this stuff here is going to be, you know, online updates only. One can only speculate, but we're just gonna go through the rest of these things really quick. This says stay here, not too sure why. If you guys have any idea, let us know, and we'll head to the next location over here, and that is actually going to be the strip club. Okay guys, here we are at the strip club, and it's right here on the map, right where the sticky note saying lies on Lester's map is. Now, we don't know why it's saying lies here. We don't understand what the deal is. We're kind of just, you know, speculating, as I've said before. Game On, you just said, you know, myth behave. Could that mean, you know, myth behave, myth being a lie? You know, we don't know. We're just kind of wondering ourselves. It's kind of funny how this unit image or graffiti is also here. Another location on Lester's map that has the same type of graffiti. I'm wondering if that's something to, you know, keep in our back pockets for, you know, some other conclusions we might form. I'm not too sure yet, but it's interesting that they have lies right over the strip club.
I will say a lot of lying does happen at the strip club. You lie to your wife, you're going to the strip club. Strippers lie to you. You know, there's a whole bunch of scenarios where lying occurs at strip clubs. So, you know, that makes me think maybe something in story mode. Maybe we do a lot of lying here. Someone does a lot of lying. I don't know.
We know that you know, Trevor ends up making this his safe house where he lies his head. We don't know. We're just speculating here, guys. So
this is all speculation, guys.
Let us know what you think.
That's where the sticky note's posted. I don't see anything else in the area that jumps out.
That looks like it is right.
We'll go to it.
over-
Let's go to it right now.
Yeah, that looks like it's right over what here is it?
I'll put it on the map. Give me a second.
Is that the right
Yeah,
spot?
it's exactly where it is. Exactly.
Okay, and what does that say on Lester's map? I'm trying to look at that at the same time here.
It's a little description which says switch in the middle, and there's a little square on the top left corner of the sticky note that says A, and an arrow that goes from that corner of the sticky note to the opposite corner of the sticky note, and it says B with a little square. Now I'm starting, when we get there, or when we, here, is it on the map? Right here to your right. It's this parking lot.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Now, I don't know if we do some kind of switch out here, or you know a little more about this place than me, if it has any use in story mode.
Oh, look at that
Maybe
again,
some kind of
unit. Here we go, another one.
Unit, yeah.
Unbelievable.
You know.
I'm not too sure. I don't know if we came here in story mode. I don't think we did. Wait,
So maybe
you said
this
it
will
had
be it?
letters on there, right? Like A and
Yeah,
B.
A and B.
Well, look at this.
So
I'm
it makes
noticing
me
a
think.
G. Here's a G.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a level in the parking ramp.
Hey,
You know,
maybe.
guys.
You never know. Look, level 1. So would that be A? Makes me think maybe some kind of future DLC where we've got to come here and switch out vehicles. I don't know. It could be a story mode DLC with the same kind of scenario. Again, but this is where the sticky note is posted.
Exactly. We
Lester's
don't know,
map.
guys. Like we said, we're going over everything on the map. The first half of the video is the most promising, where we're kind of predicting what, you know, locations on the map is going to have DLC. You know, but all these other spots, we don't know for sure exactly what they're referring to. I have no idea. But the days of the week thing, I feel the most comfortable saying we're gonna probably see something in a DLC. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Most definitely.
Okay, so right here on the map, right about here on the sidewalk area, it has an X and it says originally. Now, we don't know what originally is supposed to be here or what we're originally supposed to do here or whatever, but it's right over here. We don't know what they're trying to show us. Game on, any ideas?
Hey, maybe these are originally supposed to be condos and they're not being built. I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe you're originally supposed to meet somebody here or do something here. I have no clue. I just know this is the spot on the map that they're showing us on
Right.
Lester's map.
Yeah, not too sure. It's kind of strange how there's a lot of stuff on this map, and you know we're not able to figure a lot of it out. That's why we want you guys to leave it in the comments if you guys have any ideas. You know, some of it was predictable because you know it was kind of like obvious. You know, you have Tuesday having Benny's appear, and then the other days of the week, you know, being those banks and all the other connections with, you know, what's on the sticky note to the location, and all of it makes sense. But over here, this doesn't, you know, originally what? What? You know, it doesn't make too much sense to me. So, like I said, I want you guys in the, you know, watching the video to please post in the comments and let us know what you think, because me and Game On are going to be checking the comments to see if we can progress in this any further, and then maybe make a part 2 if any of you guys out there are able to further us in any of these locations. Do you have any other thing that you want to point out to us, Game On, or is that basically it, or is there anything
Well,
else?
we have watch everything over the highway. You know, that can mean anything.
Yeah, that could mean anything.
As far
watch
as we're
everything.
concerned, you know,
Yeah,
watch
right over
everything.
the highway. It says watch everything.
But we do have the sticky note with a bunch of coordinates on them. Well, not a bunch, but there's 4 coordinates on them, which is placed directly over the FIB, the IAA, the Penrith building, and so forth, all on that one little block.
Right.
Again, we don't have coordinates in the game. Well, real life coordinates anyway. Maybe they have to do with something in real life. You never know. Maybe it's, you know, you want
Right.
to Google those coordinates yourself, find something that's of use, and put it in the comments below. That'd be awesome. We could use any help we can get on the on discovering something here.
One last thing I would like to go ahead and have people look at here. You noticed something on the top left of this Lester's map, right? Would you like to go over that with everybody, and we'll end the video out with that?
Sure. So we've got a sticky note right beside watch these banks, again with Penrith Bank, the Maze Bank, so forth, and says Liberty Tree, page 32. Now, Liberty Tree doesn't seem to exist in this game, other than the newspapers, I think, that we find on the ground, you know, like every other block or every 2 blocks. I don't know, you find them everywhere. They say Liberty Tree on them. But we do not have an in-game building where these papers are produced. So, you know, I started doing some research on this Liberty Tree, and I found a website which we both looked at, and you know, we didn't really know what to think of it at the time, and we still really don't know what to think of it. It's all speculation. It's all up in the air as far as believing it and not believing it. So we're gonna let you guys take a look at the website for yourself, and you know, let us know what you think about the different stories on this page. It wasn't easy to find either. I had to do some digging and researching. So, you know, take a look at it. Let us know what you think. Daniel, leave the website below.
It's very interesting. It almost seems like there's way too much information that we don't get in the game, you know, through the storyline or anything, you know, that they have on this website that just seems very, very, you know, suspicious. It almost feels like these are Rockstar employees making this Liberty Tree website for us to see. And I mean, it looks like it could be fan-made, but then again, how the hell are they getting all this information and images? And it's just really ridiculous. I want you guys to check it out. We're not saying it's true. We're not saying it's false. We don't know. We don't know what to believe, if we should, you know, use this as credible or not. So I want you guys to, again, tell us what you think in the comments below. And one thing that they did say, didn't they say that the Liberty Tree was located on like the 42nd floor of the Arcadius building?
Correct.
And here is the Arcadius building right here. And, you know, 42nd floor, wherever, if there even is 42 floors here. But it's just very suspicious. I'm going to let you guys see the images of this here. I'll leave the website in the description for you guys to check out. Please do. Let us know what you think. Feedback is key, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, then please do so for new and upcoming Chiliad Mystery videos. And if this video helped you out or you liked it in any way, please leave a like on the page. And game on. Thank you so much, man, for joining me today. And not only that, but showing all the awesome research and stuff that you've done. You've done a lot of good homework, man, and it really shows. From predictions to just great information. So thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome, Danny.
Yeah, man, thank you very much. It's always an awesome pleasure and honor having you on. You always show new things and bring new things to light to me, and I'm sure most of the viewers out there. So thank you for that. And what better way to say thank you than to fucking give you a nice pop in the head. Boom! Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much, and until next time. Peace! I'm sorry, dude. I had to do it.
Open all my eyes so I can try to find some sort of peace of mind. Try and forget the past, I try a different mask that adds to my disguises. Start with a brand new name that has a separate pain, one I have not found yet. Walking through my past, it's like stepping on glass.